the solution is do a fresh boot of your GPU. Okay, so we outside. Oh my god. So you probably clicked this video because the title I put was very, Jesus Christ. I'll explain that later, but okay. So you clicked the video because the title I put was very, very relatable to what you're experiencing. And yes, yeah, one is missing. My brother broke that, but oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're outside, obviously, and you obviously clicked on the video because of the title I put. I feel like thumbnail will be asked, but anyway, the point is, yeah, you can't export on Davinci Resolve or literally Premiere Pro. Actually, you can't export on any of the editing softwares, and it's really a pain in the ass. So don't skip this part. It's kind of like really important. It means a lot to me, but it's just a very short story of how this all happened. It might actually help you in the whole troubleshooting scenario. I feel like I went out from, but the whole troubleshooting shit. So the point is, happy me, it's like February 29th, or leap year. I'm trying to make an edit for TikTok, and I tried to export in Davinci Resolve, and suddenly I just realized my RAM usage goes up, my GPU usage gives this kind of weird spike. I really wish I have visuals for this, but I don't really have, because now it's working, and I never thought I'd make this video. But the point is, that's first of all a symptom tell you that my solution is probably wasn't going to work for you. So the RAM usage just spikes unnecessarily, and the GPU usage just fluctuates. You know that FPS shit I thought with Davinci Resolve, it just drops down. So you see like 100 or something, then before you know it is slowing down, and I'm like, there is no effect on this clip. Why is this thing dropping? So I went back, I checked. Eventually I found out that I could even export on Premiere Pro. So this shit actually cost me 1 full month of editing. Like, I'll edit, I can't post shit. I just can't post anything. And I was really, really sad. I searched online, and I had exams at the same time, so I had to obviously put this aside. But yeah, so the point is, I had to pray, because I searched on Twitter, I put on my WhatsApp status, my channels, everywhere. Nobody had any answer, and the simple solution was to update my drivers. Now it sounds very simple, like obviously update your drivers, but the thing about it is that I tried updating mine, and the story about this, my brother broke it, and I just have to use it that way. I just bought that 4 days ago. Forget about that. So the point is, now when you open your Geforce Experience, for those of us using NVIDIA GPUs, for instance, you open Geforce Experience, click on update. I was on the latest update, honestly, and I was using the Studio driver, although now I'm using the Game Ready driver because I'll get back to that. But the point is, I was using Studio driver, and I just updated like February something, so everything was going well, everything's calm. I'll just keep the updates and stuff like that now. So it's not working, and I'm wondering, so I tried to update, no update. I'll install the driver, so now I'm GPU less. I only have like my integrated AMD jack shit, and then still couldn't render. I opened Premiere Pro to see if it was a Davinci Resolve problem. Nothing. I open YouTube, I've watched all the videos, nothing. So now the solution, the point I already said it already. So I eventually switched to NVIDIA's beta version of Geforce Experience. That's like NVIDIA app. This is not really that's not necessary. It's not a necessity. It's not a necessity, but it worked for me. So the point is, I switched to that guy. So you have to first uninstall Geforce Experience. Yeah, Geforce Experience, then install the NVIDIA app stuff there. Then when you install it, you do the whole update stuff. I did all this. It didn't work. It still didn't work. Some people, they tell you to go to somewhere in your like Davinci Resolve properties, preferences, and then turn off something about skip frames. Like if there's a something frame, skip and continue rendering. Don't do that. It doesn't make any sense, because when you do it, what you're left with is an unprocessed clip. And in my own situation, it just didn't work, because after exporting for like 10 minutes, I just get a 1 MB file. A 1 MB file. And it's very annoying. So the point is, and then I realized that my RAM will just like spike up, and when it reaches like 99%, the app will close, because obviously that makes a lot of sense. And so it was like the system was taking RAM for GPU. It was just very dumb. So long and short is, today, which I'm making, or was it yesterday, I eventually just said, okay, I'm going to delete all my drivers. I was trying to switch to the Game Ready driver. I was having issues with that one. I'll come to that later. I feel like this video is just very pointless, because nobody's going to watch it. But so I switched to the Game Ready driver, and it still refused to switch. Because, you know, I don't know if you experienced that error where you tried to update. So the solution to that error precisely is, you first of all, I'll drop the link to the stuff in my description though, but you uninstall the drivers from, like, uninstall if you're on Windows 10 or wherever, go to control panel. No, yeah, you shall uninstall the NVIDIA driver stuff. You uninstall it, then when you're done uninstalling it, I uninstalled my Geforce app because it just made sense to me. I'm now using NVIDIA Beta, but like I uninstalled the NVIDIA Beta too. So then eventually, when I reinstalled it back, I was left with the first instance of the NVIDIA driver on my system. That was like the one from 2020, because my laptop is like rising, whatever. The point is, my laptop is Nitro 5 2020. So I was left with that, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me try and export, and it worked. So it was clear that it was a driver issue. But now I'm backdated, meaning that I cannot export in H264. Exactly, I cannot export in H265. And I don't do it, but then in Davinci Resolve, there was this eye that was like, oh, update your driver, you cannot. And then I couldn't record all these because OBS couldn't work. Because OBS requires a certain MVEC something, and my OBS was updated. And the point is, I sure couldn't record all this for you. But the point is, actually now I could export, and the export was like moving at the same speed it normally did, because it's the same GPU though, but it sure worked. And then now I eventually had to go through the process of just trying to re-download the game ready driver instead of using the studio ready driver. So the point is, my solution is this. Number one, try to update your driver normally. Hopefully that works for you. If it doesn't work, because it also didn't work in my Premiere Pro, and that one, you know how Adobe forums are, I went there, it was crazy. So it didn't work there, it didn't work in Adobe Premiere Pro, it didn't work After Effects, it didn't work in Media Encoder, it didn't work anywhere. Like I could not do anything video encoding related. So my solution is this, very simple. Update your driver. If yours works, oh lucky you, thank Jesus in heaven. Now if that doesn't work for you, you probably have to go through the processes that I did, which is shut down everything called NVIDIA on your system. Just like go to Task Manager, shut them all down, then delete your NVIDIA driver. When you delete your driver, you what's it called, you probably uninstall. It's not really a necessity, but just for like the whole clean stuff. So you like restart your system, you delete your Geforce Experience or NVIDIA app, whichever one you're using. Then when you're done deleting it, you reinstall it, then try and see, because like your driver should come back, like the default driver should come back. So if it comes back, yeah, happy you. By the way, just quick deviation, when I was deleting shit, I deleted everything except for the this physics stuff like PHYX something. I didn't delete that one because I was too scared, but and I didn't need to eventually. So I deleted every other thing NVIDIA related except for that one. So back to what I was saying. So you delete all that, and you're literally doing a fresh boot of your GPU. That's what it is. Just do a fresh boot. You know, I'm going to call this section at the beginning. The solution is do a fresh boot of your GPU, and I can watch my other jargons. Now the point is, back to what I was saying. So yeah, so you do that, and then you install the GPU back, like the drivers, and that should be it. Yeah, I hope that really helped. And now I have exported my video. Is on TikTok. I'll be, by the time this video is dropping, hopefully today or tomorrow, you should see the other video. By the way, I'm shooting S-Log3 on my Sony a6500 and this is my trustworthy S20 FE that I've been using to record as well. Anyway, so the point is, yeah, so I wish you best of luck in your endeavors. I really doubt this video gave views, but if you made it to this point, please drop a like, subscribe, thank me please. To make me feel good. Oh, thank you, Cheddar. Thanks for watching too. And bye. Let me be like Eric. Imagine me disappearing. Let's just see. Snap. Yeah. Bye.